Hey, welcome back to the channel, Tea Times for Two, Golf Travel for Couples. I'm Scott.
And I'm Cheryl.
And it's been a minute since we've been on. Over the we had the holiday break, and I've been sick, and Cheryl's had a throat issue from screaming at me all the time for not doing what I'm supposed to do. But we're back. In today's video, we're in North Myrtle Beach, more specifically at the beautiful Barefoot Resort. And we're going to rate and review the Davis Love course, so stay tuned. Hey, welcome back. For those of you new to our channel, as we travel around the world playing different golf courses and staying in different resorts, we rate each golf course or resort based on 5 categories. Now, in the Myrtle Beach series, we only use 4 categories because the amenities we leave out because most of these golf courses aren't stay and play places. So the 4 categories that we use, the first category is the layout or playability for all levels of players. The second category would be
aesthetics.
The aesthetics.
Wow,
ooh, that's a big word.
It is a big word.
I know. I didn't learn that one in high school. The third category is course conditions on the day that we played it. So don't email us and tell us when you played it. It really sucked. Again, it just depends what time you go, and the conditions. All we can do is rate it on the last time that we played it, or some of these we played several times, and we'll rate it as a what is it? Aggregate score, I guess is the word. Ooh, multisyllabic. And the fourth category is
value.
The value or bang for your buck, which is probably important to couples out there just like us, because we are definitely not the Richie Riches.
No.
The first category, for layout, we're going to give the Love course at Barefoot Landing 4 stars. What about playability for all levels of players?
We are giving it 3.5 stars.
All right. The Love course is located within the Barefoot Resort, just across the bridge over the Intercoastal Waterway in North Myrtle Beach, right across some Barefoot Landing area. So if you're familiar with all the shops and restaurants, bars and all that stuff, it's right across the Intercoastal Waterway. You go through a couple of signs and take a left, and it'll take you right to the clubhouse. All right, tell us about the course.
So the course is an 18-hole design by Golf Hall of Famer Davis Love III, and is a part of the 72-hole Barefoot Resort complex.
Yeah, good old Davis Love's a South Georgia boy like me. There you go. The course has 5 sets of tees ranging from 5,200 yards to a little over 7,000 yards. So it's a little bit longer than some of the ones we play there in Myrtle Beach. The Love course has wider fairways than the Dye or even the Norman course, and the bunkers are much more gentle and a little more playable out of them for a higher handicap player. It just needs another set of tees around 4,500 yards or less, and I think we'd rate it a little bit higher for playability of all levels of players. But it is pretty long for somebody that's just starting out. The Love course uses numerous native areas, a lot of pampas grass, waste areas to frame holes, and even has replicated low country ruins on a couple of the holes. I think like 4 holes on the front side, which is kind of cool.
In 2007, the Love course was rated by Golf Digest in its top 100 public courses in the U.S.
Ooh, yeah. Other accolades the Love course has received are so numerous that we're just going to put them on the screen and play some happy music for you in the background. Maybe a little bit of applause. All right, category 2 for aesthetics or the wow factor, we're going to give the Love course
4.5 stars.
All right.
We really enjoyed our round on the Love course. We played it the same day as we played the Norman course, and made it a 36-hole day at the Barefoot Resort. So
told you I married well.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, we played it with my brother and my sister-in-law. Yeah. We were there. Well, she didn't play. She just rode and critiqued and booed a lot and drank margaritas, I think.
That's right.
Yeah, it's a hell of a day right there. Love's use of native grasses, waste areas, even his recreated ruins of a plantation home on the front side, along with the holes cut out of the Carolina pines, added to the beauty of this golf course. It's a really pretty golf course, I thought.
I think I enjoyed it the most out of the 3 that we played at the Barefoot Resort, just probably due to the wider fairways, and it's less penal in the bunkers, so
it's a little easier to get out.
Yeah, easier for me.
Even with that 65-degree wedge you got. coming.
True.
That is true. Let's talk about some of the favorite holes that we liked on the Love course. We'll start out with number 4. It's a really short drivable par 4. It has water all down the right side, and the green's protected by a bunker right as well. And there's replica plantation house ruins behind the green, makes this a really pretty hole. We took a lot of pictures on that one. The Carolina pines protect the hole all down the left side, and it swallows up those duck hooks off the tee. Not that I've ever been accused of hitting one of those. The wall to the ruins line's just off the back left of the green, so you really can't go long left, or you're going to hit those ruins back there. It makes for a bad day. It's a really tough lie, unless you use a foot wedge, I guess. But I am a professional, so I can't do that.
You are a professional.
Moving on to number 6, it's a short par 4 dog leg, right? You know, I've been on our channel. I love short par 4s that make you think. This one definitely does. It's got water down the right side, so you really can't cut the corner there. And it's got native areas all down the left side. The plantation ruins lie just to the right of the green, and you'll probably see them behind us here, and long, as well as a small wall right there. There's a small bean-shaped green. It's slightly elevated, so hitting the green's really difficult, even with a short iron or wedge that you're going to have into it. So you got to be pretty precise on your club selection on that one.
Number 9 is a long par 3.
Would you say it's long?
Very long.
Long.
It's a par 3 over a native area to a green that is slightly pushed up and protected on the right by a large waste area. So par on this very long par 3 is a great score.
Yep. So we probably had a drink after that one.
Yeah. Happy to get away.
Because we're close to the clubhouse.
Yeah. Number 11 is a really short par 3 to a tiny green protected by a massive waste area left and the forest right and long. You have to be accurate on this scoreable hole, or you can make a big number, as the green is extremely small and falls off to all sides. So
pitching back on that little green is a little difficult. Number 12 is a long par 4 dog leg left. It has a run out native area off the tee, so long hitters may hit it into the penalty area. So if you hit it too far off the tee, you got to be careful. Make sure you get a good number to that runoff area, because you'll be pissed when you get up there and that ball's gone and you're having to dig in your bag for another Titleist that you shouldn't be playing in the first place. But there you go. Then your approach shot is into a green that is split into 2 by a large ridge, big ridge. So making 3 putts, a very distinct possibility. And it has a large bunker right and 2 on the left. So it can be a really difficult hole. Moving on, number 13 is another short hole. It's a reachable par 5 dog leg right. It is bisected by a creek that runs down the entire right side. So cutting the corner has big risks for the big knockers out there. A couple of cross bunkers will catch the layup on the second shot, starting at about 90 yards or so out. And a long bunker in the creek await on the right for any wayward approach shots. So you got to be careful. So if you're really going to go for it too, you got to carry that bunker, and then you got to be careful of that creek on the right. Like most holes, the green's built up a little bit and falls off to collection areas on most of the sides, making getting up and down pretty difficult on this one.
Number 15 is a medium length par 3 with a large waste bunker left and a small bunker to a decent sized green that is relatively flat.
That's pretty flat on that one.
Yeah. So a good iron shot can bring a much needed birdie.
Yeah, I think I birdied that one, matter of fact. 16 is a medium length par 4. It's kind of unique. It's got a split fairway with a small bunker in a native area right in the middle of the fairway, which will make you angry if you find it. Taking the right side is much shorter, but the forest in the native area waits over there. So you got a shorter shot into the green, but you're bringing more risk into play on that one. The left side results in a much longer approach shot into a narrow green protected by a bunker right, but it's a little easier shot off the tee. So it just depends. You playing Mr. Vegas, take it to the right. Smart people hit it to the left and take a longer shot into the green. Category 3, course conditions. We're going to give the Love course
4.5 stars.
Okay.
The Love course was in amazing shape when we played it in June. The greens, fairways, and tees were all in great shape for the summer.
Oh, yeah, I highly agree. Again, for those of you who are new to our channel, whenever we decide to go on a trip, I'll always call out, especially Myrtle Beach, and I'll literally call every golf course that we're thinking about playing and make a spreadsheet of when they're going to do their summer maintenance and their aeration, because when we've always been, it's been in June or July. So I call ahead and find out when they're going to do their aeration of the greens, and then we don't play a golf course if it's within 10 days or 14 days of when they've aerated. And we really try not to play one that's just about to start their aeration in a day or two, because the green's usually pretty stressed by then. So usually we get really good course conditions wherever we go, because we've done our homework ahead of time. If you're taking golf trips on a regular basis and you're not doing that, then don't be surprised at the course conditions you get. Always call the pro shops directly. Some of those websites that put their maintenance schedules, they're not always correct. So I always literally call the golf courses. And it's really saved us. We've always had pretty good conditions whenever we play, unless we just threw one in the afternoon on a whim, which we do on occasion. But again, we go to Myrtle Beach. If I'm staying for a week, I always do 15, 20 golf courses. So you never know which ones we might play. So do your homework. The Barefoot courses were all in terrific shape. The only one that we didn't play on that trip was the Fazio, because it was closed for its maintenance. It was doing its summer maintenance that week. So the other three were open, so we played all three of those. All right, category 4, value or bang for your buck. We're going to give the Love course 3 stars compared to other Myrtle Beach courses, and really 4 stars compared to places we've been around the world. Okay.
But if you are a regular to Myrtle Beach, you know that you can play the Barefoot courses much cheaper on Wednesdays.
Mm-hmm. And they also have a terrific replay rate for the same day. So like if you play the Love course in the morning, you get the replay rate at any of the other 3 that same day. So it makes for a really good value if you play 36 when you play the Barefoot courses, because that replay rate really comes in handy for us. Go ahead.
Yeah, and in the summer, juniors play for free with paying adults.
Yeah, so if you're wanting a family, so some of those golf courses you go out and pay, you might pay $70, $80 for, which is cheaper than what you're paying here. But if you're playing with your teenage kids or young kids,
I tried to pass for that.
Yeah, it didn't work.
Go for it.
Didn't work. Yeah. Yeah, I did get the senior discount.
You get the senior. I was trying to go for the junior.
Yeah, you're trying to get the junior, and I'm a senior. That could probably put me in jail. But anyway, so if you want a family outing, the Barefoot place, of courses, and there's a couple others that do this as well. You just have to call around and see, but it makes for a value deal if you're going to play with one of your kids. It has 2 and 4 round discount packages as well. Just go to their website. Literally, they have birthday discounts as well, and they have same day, last minute specials. That's how I played the die course. You didn't play that one that day. You stayed in and slept in and went to the beach. But I played the die course, got the first tee time out, and got a last minute special on that. So if you do your homework, you can make any of the 4 Barefoot courses much more budget friendly and make it a greater value. But definitely hit it Wednesdays in the summertime. If you go at different times of year, they don't have that Wednesday special. But call around. What are the green fees, Cheryl? What are the green fees like for midweek in the summer?
So the rates around Monday, Tuesday in the summer are going to run you around 120.
120, which is, I mean, you go to the Dominican and we paid 300 plus caddy. Cabo, we're playing 250 plus for that. Of course, we do have the comfort stations in Cabo. Yeah, but you know, at Vegas, you're paying way more than that in some of the places that we played there. You go to Cascada in Vegas, and you're playing $500 to play. So it's really a good value when you compare it to courses around the world. The last time we played it on a Wednesday with Brent and Janet, we got it for around $100. And then we played the Norman in the afternoon, and we got the bigger discount for the replay rate. And so we had a really good value day on 2 really nice golf courses. So it was a great day. Okay, let's recap and give the Love course an overall score. I think I'd give the Love course 4 stars.
Well, I would give it 4 stars as well.
Oh, nice. You're copying me. I thought the Love course was a little more forgiving for the higher handicap players than the die, way more forgiving than the die course or even the Norman course. The fairways were wider. The bunkers were much less penal. A lot flatter. The greens definitely weren't as sloped as the die or even the Norman course. I can't judge the Fazio. Some of y'all have written into me and told me I've definitely got to play it and that it's pretty tight. So now the raised greens and the native areas and the collection areas around the greens made it a challenge for the lower handicap player as well. So I thought it was a good challenge for everybody.
So Overall, I would say if you want a first-class experience on a course that all levels can play and enjoy and get a great value on Wednesdays, then the Love course is your ticket.
Mm.
If you've played the Love course, just let us know below in the comments. Tell us what you would rate it and what your experience was. We love hearing from you.
Yeah, we love reading the comments and all of our videos. And some of y'all have been regulars. You come in and comment on them. We're definitely going to tee it up with you sometime once we get moved to Myrtle's Inlet here. Not too long.
Yes.
We'll definitely tee it up with you when you get to the Myrtle Beach area. So thank you for your comments.
As always, remember, if you like this video, please be sure to like and subscribe below so that we can keep providing content for you and other couples like us who like to travel and play golf.
And be sure to check back next week when we're going to be at the Barefoot Resort again, and we're going to rate and review the Norman course. Yeah, and be sure to check out our other videos in our extensive Myrtle Beach series. And we've got series from all over the world. In fact, well, of all the places we've been, what would be your favorite golf trip? What would be your favorite place?
Oh, well, Myrtle Beach is probably one of my favorites when we did the whole month long.
Well, since we're moving there, I guess it would be.
So, yeah. But as far as resorts go and trips where you can get comfort stations, I'm going to go with Cabo.
Cabo San Lucas. Yeah, yeah. Cabo doesn't suck. It's more expensive, but the comfort stations are really good. Bandon Dunes would definitely be mine, or Scotland. But you didn't do
haven't
Scotland.
been there.
But you've been to Bandon Dunes.
No,
that is like heaven on earth. It's as close to Scotland as you can get in America.
It's hard to pick, really.
Yeah. But anyway, check out our other series. You can check out our series in Scottsdale, Phoenix, which didn't suck.
Nice.
Islands in the Caribbean, Louisville, Kentucky,
yeah.
and Cheryl's.
Oh, yes, of course, Las Vegas.
Las Vegas.
So I can spend money at the casino.
Yeah. So hopefully we're going to see you on the first tee someday.
That's right.
Hit them straight.